Welcome back, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have week 4 of CCL Rocket League here. I've got my co-host here, Leif.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
And we are just about ready to get started here. We have NDSU versus DSU here in a very exciting matchup. And it looks like we're actually about ready to get going right off the bat.
Yeah, DSU versus NDSU. NDSU, a very good team, I hear, in the CCL. They have a SSL, if I'm not mistaken.
They do, yeah. Remzik is his name. And, you know, Remzik, I've played with him a couple times in DCRL, a different league kind of off the sides of CCL, and he's very strong.
But it looks like DSU trying to mount an early attack here, but going to get shut down right away.
See Gravy with a really early demo on Simi there. And looks like K-Tool gets one back on Defmoss. Simi waiting for the attack there. K-Tool also with him, and no, he just gets right off the mark there. K-Tool now with the ball in the corner. Doesn't get the quite touch that he wants. Gravy off the wall now. Goes for a pass, not quite there.
Yeah, dangerous shot there right away for DSU. Looked like NDSU had a little bit of a miscommunication, but that chance was thwarted.
Oh, a painted heart with a nice shot. Simi's there to block. Gravy's also there, but he's a little bit awkward. K-Tool gets the save. You know, I'm really loving the amount of aggression that we're seeing out of DSU early on. You know, we're only a minute into the game, and I think that this entirety of the minute has been nothing but DSU attacking and the ball being only on NDSU's side.
Yeah, DSU definitely coming out strong here, and they're absolutely going to need to if they want to pose any threat to the side of NDSU.
Painted harp off the back post.
Nasty.
Looks like Defmoss now with a shot, and he gets it sunk in right away. Wow.
DSU striking first. Yeah, that offensive aggression that just kept coming back and back eventually leads to a goal for DSU, and yeah, they're on the board earlier.
What an exciting way to start off the series for these guys.
Yeah, especially a series that like they're maybe not expecting too much out of this one, as NDSU is a very good team, but yeah, you can't really ask for a better way to start here for DSU.
See K-Tool kind of for a shot there. Painted Heart playing back on the wall, so he might take a little bit slow. He's on one boost, doesn't have much to work with. Defmoss now playing in the front post, kicks it back to the corner. Definitely playing a little bit slow. Looks like they might be a little bit boost dry here. Simi kicks it way over. K-Tool's also there now, kicks it back towards the middle. Gravy now playing back post, waiting for the shot. Gets it there, kicks it high.
NDSU coming out with some more aggression here, trying to get that goal back, and DSU not letting anything slip through just yet.
Simi down for a pass, and it gets blocked by Gravy. Remzik with a very nice shot, but Defmoss is able to get the save.
DSU need to try to clear the ball here, relieve some of this offensive pressure here from the side of NDSU, and are able to get it onto NDSU's side of the field.
K-Tool and Gravy get a nice 50 in their corner. Looks like Remzik kicks it way out towards their side. Painted Harp and Defmoss now playing back. Defmoss getting a nice touch up towards mid. Doesn't quite get a touch there, and Painted Harp picks it back up for him. K-Tool now with the ball in the corner. Kicks it right towards mid. Gravy's there for a shot. Oh, and just off the mark as Simi gets a nice save. K-Tool now kicking it back towards, looks like Remzik here. Remzik back towards K-Tool. Gravy's there to stop the goal. And yeah, a lot of back and forth I'm seeing now. You know, we've seen that NDSU is showing a little bit more aggression after the first goal, but now it seems that it's kind of a little bit of back and forth. You know, there's a little bit of, you know, the kind of waves of attacks going on.
Yeah, both teams doing a pretty good job of thwarting each other's offensive attempts, and I say that as Remzik scores the first goal for NDSU, and we are all tied up.
What a great redirect is, you know, Simi just gets a great pass over to Remzik, and Remzik is able to backflip it right into the net.
I know I'm cheering for DSU, but that was nasty right there from Remzik. Good team play out of NDSU.
1:55 left to go here. We are all tied up. Gravy taking the ball off the wall. Now a lot of room to work with. Looks like Simi goes, but he doesn't get it quite past him. A little bit of awkwardness here from NDSU as Painted Harp now takes it there. It looks like it's wide open in the back post.
Yeah, DSU respond very quickly there. I think only 15 seconds passed between the NDSU goal and this nice sharp angle shot here from Painted Harp.
K-Tool it kind of looked like he was hesitating and, you know, really wasn't understanding what was going on there, and Painted Harp was able to read him perfectly on the 50.
Great stuff here from the side of DSU.
Gravy not with the touch that he necessarily wants. K-Tool up for a shot. Painted Harp is there. Defmoss a little bit awkward there. Painted Harp on 8 boost. Gonna have to get there early. Simi there with a 50. Gravy now taking it 0 boost as well. Looks like it might be an open net for them, and yeah, it's just too unfortunate for DSU to be able to get there in time. You know, just in those 10 seconds, 20 seconds there, we saw that a lot of them were on 0 boost, and it's really hard to work under that sort of pressure.
Well, yeah, it's really hard to, you know, get to a shot quick or make it to a ball to try to force a 50-50. But yeah, NDSU just boost starved DSU, and yeah, that leads to a goal.
See Painted Harper there, a little bit of space there. Gravy now for a shot, gets a clanger of a shot. This has been a very high scoring game.
Wow, great pass there from Painted Harp onto Gravy.
Gets it right over Simi, just not quite able to get there in time. What a nice shot from Gravy.
Yeah, these teams just trading goals back and forth now as we're nearing the last minute of play here in game 1.
Defmoss and Painted Heart both up. Looks like they're both beat by Remzik. Gravy's going to have to play a little bit of safe defense here if he wants to keep it up. K-Tool gets the demo on him. Hopefully, Defmoss and Painted Heart are back in time. Simi not with a really good shot there. K-Tool's up for him as well. Looks like Gravy going to beat him there. Simi now going really early there. Not quite another touch. Kicks it back towards mid. K-Tool's there, but also Defmoss is as well. Painted Harp now on the corner. Gravy also. Simi's going to get it, but Gravy gets it right over him.
Oh, and the flick up in Defmoss. Oh, couldn't quite get the shot on goal there.
Painted Harp for a double. Oh, it looks like Simi was just off the mark there. Defmoss, a little bit of space there. Gravy gets a nice 50. Painted Harp's playing back here. Not a lot of space, not a lot of room. Gets a nice 50. Almost a second one. Defmoss playing on the wall there. Gets a pass towards Gravy. Gravy for a shot. Not quite. Painted Harp now up. Gets a nice high touch. Doesn't have the backboard touch. Must not have enough boost for that one. And with 10 seconds left to go, DSU up 1. This is looking to be really good for them. If it's going to have to happen, it's going to happen now. Oh, no. I think I might have caster cursed that just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit, but
just a small amount.
Yeah, here Remzik perfectly placed shot into the lower left corner. And we've got 1 second left, so we're likely going to be going to overtime here, unless some crazy stuff happens.
As we are.
DSU or more like NDSU forcing this one to overtime, because DSU had the upper hand for most of this first game. But NDSU coming out strong right away with an offensive attack.
Defmoss now taking the ball up mid. He's got a little bit of place to work with, but it looks like he's going to get 50'd out. Gravy with a nice demo there. Gives a little bit of space for him. Defmoss again going for another 50. Tries to get a demo, not quite, but gets a bump on K-Tool. Gravy there for a shot, but gets 50 by Remzik.
DSU need to start getting some offensive pressure here, and there's a high shot from Painted Heart. And that's game 1 for DSU.
What a high place shot there. Just K-Tool not having enough boost to be able to play there. And, you know, honestly, you know, coming from my perspective, I think K-Tool should have been playing back post.
But either way, DSU gets the first game here. Definitely not what we expected coming out of the gate.
You know, I hate to say something like that, but, you know, as good of a team that NDSU is, you know, I didn't quite expect it to happen like this.
Yeah.
Especially not out of game 1.
Well, and DSU being clutch there in overtime is something that I thought has sometimes been lacking for DSU in some games, not being able to close out games. But yeah, they've definitely come to play today, and that's a great first game.
I totally agree. Now, I want to talk a little bit about why we are in week 4 and not on week 3. So we should be on week 3 as of right now. However, last week we had a bye week, and every team actually for CCL has a bye week. So we did not have a game last week, but we do have a game this week, and it is up against NDSU, as you guys see, obviously, right here.
Yeah, glad to get back into the action here today. It's always nice being able to cast Rocket League, cast a game that, you know, like me personally, I don't know what's going on, so you being able to explain stuff and just get, I don't know, just seeing all this raw, I guess. I don't know, it's just super fun to watch. It's super fast paced, and yeah, and that first game, hopefully the second game is like it.
Yeah, them taking a week off must have really, you know, let them kind of iron some things out. I know that they all 3 of them, minus Gravy, of course, is in DCRL as well. And I know that every single one of NDSU players are also in DCRL. So, you know, being able to play some of that league and, you know, iron out some of the things that they could have been working on throughout that week of the bye, you know, really obviously helped them.
Oh yeah, it always pays off if you're able to have more time to prepare usually.
We see DSU here with some high aggression on blue side here as Simi takes it over into the corner. Gravy now kicks it back towards mid. K-Tool's on the wall. Defmoss is there, but not quite able to get a shot off. Painted Harp now up on the ceiling there. Kind of gets a weird touch. Looks like he might get another one. It's there, but it's just a little bit too slow. Gravy now for a shot. A little bit too slow. Simi's going to be able to redirect it out towards middle. Gravy and... Sorry, Defmoss and K-Tool now for a 50 there, and it looks like Painted Harp able to get a nice touch. Painted Harp once more. Simi now taking it into the corner. He's got full boost. Tries to get a Doomsday Dish. Not quite. K-Tool pops it super high. Painted Harp is there. On one boost, though, not going to be able to go for it again as Remzik kicks it back towards their side. A little bit awkward there. Oh.
Yeah, it looked like both. I think that might have been Defmoss and Gravy right there, just missing the ball there, and yeah, that leads to. Is that back post?
That was back post.
Back post goal for NDSU to start off the game. DSU need to get some more offensive pressure. They were going back and forth there, kind of in the early stages of the game, but NDSU able to get a nice goal to start off the game for us.
Remzik for a pass. Simi for a pass middle to Remzik. Simi also getting a nice bump there. Painted Harp kicking it back towards Gravy. Gravy not able to go for a shot. He's on 0 boost. Simi kicking it super over to the left side. K-Tool's there.
DSU trying to get some offensive pressure. Looked like somebody was going for a
Defmoss there with a double demo.
2 demos right there, but DSU not able to capitalize, unfortunately, but able to sustain some of this offensive pressure.
K-Tool kicking it out towards mid there. Painted Harp's there. Kicks it super high up. But Simi is there. What a nice contest. Defmoss a little bit awkward there. Painted Harp able to pick him up. K-Tool now for a nice 50 there. Gets it past one. Defmoss kicks it back towards middle. Out to Painted Harp. There for a shot, but not quite. Gravy's there early up paying high. Simi kicks it out towards middle there.
Yeah,
Tries to get a flip reset.
NDSU trying to get some more offensive pressure, but DSU trying to re-clear the ball. Defmoss up. Nothing going, but Painted Harp comes in for the cleanup right there.
What a nice pass from Defmoss there. He just gets right past Simi, straight down. Painted Harp able to pick it right up for him.
Indeed, great pass from Defmoss there, and DSU able to tie it up with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds here left in game 2.
Yeah, lots of time to work with here. You know, I think that, you know, NDSU obviously talking about what they need to change up after the results of game 1, but you know, DSU is able to kind of still combat what's going on. Remzik now for a really high aerial, gets an aerial bump. Gravy's not quite there to save it though.
That's why he's SSL right there, right? That's why he's SSL.
That was a very well-timed bump.
Oh, wow. You can't teach that right there. Great goal there from Remzik, and that's advantage NDSU.
Now 2-1 here, NDSU leading by 1. 2 minutes left to go, though. Still lots of time to work with. We see Gravy playing middle, gets it past Simi. A little bit of time to work with here, gets it past into the corner. Trying to get back here as Painted Harp pushes up forward. Doesn't get the 50 that he wants, but Defmoss is there, kicks it back towards Painted Harp.
And NDSU trying to clear, but Defmoss is there. Gravy as well.
Painted Harp with a really high bang. Looks like it's going to go straight down. Gravy is there to pick it up, and Simi was just a little bit awkward.
Wow, great cleanup there. Way to capitalize on the mistake there for Gravy, and we're all tied up here again.
Painted Harp shoots it way high, and it was just honestly too awkward for Simi to be able to read in time.
This series has just been so back and forth so far. This is great here from both teams. Do we have a kickoff goal right there?
Painted Harp's able to slow it down and stop it. Kicking it back into the corner. Gets past K-Tool. 0 boost here. He's going to need to pass it off to somebody or figure something out. A lot of time to work with, though. Gravy now kicking it back into the corner. Looks like he's trying to get a double, but Simsy's able to stop it. Defmoss now as well. Looks like the ball is honestly just kind of trapped in NDSU's corner here. There's so much aggression from DSU. They don't really know how to stop it.
Finally, they're able to get it clear, but Gravy just brings it right back down.
Right back.
The ball's almost just has a magnet to that corner, and DSU trying to center the ball here.
It's a nice 50. Gravy now, a lot of boost, a little bit of time to work with here.
Painted Harp trying to get the flick up. Nobody there, though, to capitalize on it.
K-Tool gets past Defmoss. Gravy is now playing back. Gonna contest early. K-Tool kicks it way out. There's Remzik.
Oh, just a little high on the shot, but is the rebound good?
Oh, it's super awkward.
Yeah, it's almost like DSU thought that rebound was just destined to go in there.
Yeah, Defmoss is unable to. That's so hard to read the ball, towing it into the corner and straight towards middle. That's Defmoss is getting caught in an awkward position there.
Yeah, with 42 seconds left here, DSU just has to score 1 goal to bring it back even here. NDSU with the advantage here in game 2.
Painted Harp going for a little bit of a double touch there, not quite able to get it. They really need to get back if they want to keep this game alive. All 3 of them rushing back, keeping possession of the ball here. Gravy takes it into the corner and flicks it out towards mid.
Oh, okay, I didn't see. I thought they had a 2-on-0 there for a second.
Defmoss now kicking it back towards mid. Painted Harp up for a shot, but looks like Remzik there is able to stop the play. Remzik there for a shot. Gravy's they're able to get it there. And with 10 seconds left to go, DSU are going to need to have an attack here. And it looks like they might get it. Painted Harp was just not quite enough to get it there. And Remzik able to score it as...
Yeah, stat padding there for Remzik as NDSU takes game 2 here. But still very, very close game here. This game was realistically about 3-2. So... yeah, DSU still keeping it very close. Yeah,
very tight games here coming from these guys so far. And, you know, we're seeing a lot of DSU aggression throughout these games. And honestly, you got to wonder, like, what are they talking about now? Like, what do you think that they're trying to focus on going forward here?
I don't know. Probably just keep that sustained aggression. Just make sure probably you're just passing to your teammates, trying to find the open guy. And... yeah, just put the ball right in the center of the field and hopefully good things happen.
Yeah, I think that they need to work a little bit more on just third man defense right now. I think that they're playing a very good job playing first man and second man for that matter. They're playing a very good job, you know, making sure that the first man is always attacking. The second man is always able to pick up what the first man can't. Now, I'm just seeing a couple times where the third man is, you know, maybe just pushed up a little bit too far, and that's kind of where they're lacking and maybe, you know, suffering a little bit and giving away some goals. And Defmoss able to dribble it right around him.
Wow, that went... they really didn't wait too long for that one, did they?
What a great kickoff for Defmoss there, and just gets it right past K-Tool.
Yeah, DSU, very big for them to get the advantage here early in Game 3. Series tied 1-1 for those just tuning in.
K-Tool kicks it right back.
Blink and you miss it. That's 2 goals in the first 6 seconds of the game here.
Yeah, Painted Harp just a little bit awkward and not quite able to get the ball touched away from K-Tool in time.
2 kickoff goals here to start off.
It's 0-0, all right? Yeah. We're calling it 0-0.
Yeah. It's just 0-0. Game starting at 4:54.
Having some technical difficulties with the clock. Don't yell at us.
It's Rocket League's fault.
Simi now for a pass over to K-Tool. K-Tool kicks it back over to Remzik. Now Gravy with this. I'm attacking here. Looks like he might get a touch there. Remzik able to kick it back into the corner. Defmoss there for the touch. Gets one more touch. Simi's able to block it, though. Now Gravy once again in the corner. But Simi's able to block it away and stop the pass.
Yeah, both teams going back and forth here. I feel like whoever gets this next goal is really going to have an upper hand going into the rest of the game.
K-Tool, no boost. He's going to be a little bit awkward, but Simi and Remzik are able to help him out. Simi passing over to Remzik. Remzik passing it mid, but it looks like it's 50'd. And Painted Harp with a banger, but it gets saved by Simi.
Wow, what a pass. What a shot, but even better save right there from Simi.
Painted Harp with a lot of room to play with. Remzik takes it away from him. Painted Harp and Remzik up again. K-Tool double commits with him. Gravy now. It looks like it to be a 1v2 situation here. Gets a nice 50 on him. Defmoss is able to pick it up for him. Kicks it into the corner. Remzik kicking it back to him. Gets it past one. Simi kicks it back towards K-Tool. K-Tool. I'm seeing K-Tool's been out of boost a lot this game. I wonder if DSU is actually working a little bit more on trying to, you know, boost starve and manage their own boost consumption this game.
Yeah, it seems like DSU's always kind of had the
pedal to the metal.
And maybe the boost starving is helping with that because you're able to do some stuff like that. Yes. And not too much boost here.
Painted Harp up super high, and Defmoss just not quite able to pick it up. Gravy either. K-Tool kicking it back out towards Painted Harp. Painted Harp playing with it a little bit, seeing what he has. Simi kicking it away.
Yeah, NDSU having some great defensive sequences here. Just stopping everything DSU throws at them. But DSU, a lot of sustained aggression here in their offensive zone. Usually that leads to good things, but
K-Tool trying to go for a shot there, a little bit off the mark as the pass was just a little bit too long. Simi also trying to go for a shot, but just not quite there. Gravy now with the ball. Looks like Remzik's going to try to take it away from him, but it looks like Painted Harp is going to be right there with him on the corner, kicking it back towards NDSU. Simi now with the ball, takes it into the corner, gets it past Def Moss, gets it past Gravy, over to, looks like Remzik, K-Tool. Simi now kicking it back into the corner. It looks like it might be kind of an open net, but it gets caught in the post. Back towards mid. Remzik there for a shot, but Gravy is able to block it.
Gravy just there for the save. I was a little nervous nobody was going to be back, but he's there in the right spot at the right time. DSU probably want to try to clear it. Ooh.
Def Moss there with a nice save. Gravy now taking the ball up the wall, but it looks like it's blocked and back towards the DSU's corner. Simi now up for a shot. Painted Harp kicks it back towards mid, but looks like K-Tool is going to be able to kick it right back. Gravy now for the ball. Gets a nice 50 on Remzik.
DSU probably trying to get some boost here. Being able to clear, and that's an
a
open
nice
goal.
shot.
And
Oh my! Painted Harp slams it away after being, tormented by NDSU's offense, and he had had enough.
Yeah, absolute snipe there from Painted. Caught NDSU lacking. We have 1 minute 36 left here in the third game. Series tied 1-1.
Painted Harp up early here on the corner. Simsy able to challenge him, but gets it right past him with a flip reset, and he scores again!
This guy is on an absolute tear right now. Painted Harp just 1v3ing NDSU here.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Painted Harp with the flip reset to get past Simi, and then kicks it right into K-Tool, and then 50s him to go into the goal, putting this lead 1-3 with 1 minute and 30 left.
Yeah, Painted Harp really putting his mechanical skill on display for that goal. That was absolutely insane.
Simi trying to go for a shot there. Looks like a lot of bumps are coming out for NDSU here. Painted Harp not able to get the shot. Gravy and Def Moss looks like they get faked, and Remzik is able to get this lead just a little bit slimmer.
How the aerial control here from Remzik is just crazy.
Oh,
Gets everybody
wow.
up here from it, or DSU, and yeah, that's another beautiful goal there.
He was driving that ball backwards and then turned the backwards driving into an aerial.
What two super sick goals here in the third game. NDSU still down 1 as we're nearing our last minute of play here, but DSU, another shot on goal, but that's saved by K-Tool.
Simi getting it past Gravy here. 0 boost. He's not going to be able to go up for it. K-Tool now. Looks like he's going for the corner shot. Remzik going to follow. Remzik going for a follow there. And it looks like we had some people in net there to save the goal.
Yeah, DSU just have to play passive. Got the 1 goal advantage here. About 37 seconds left.
A lot of wide passes here from NDSU. Kicks it off the back post.
And nobody's
wow.
back. Another goal here from Remzik as he ties it up with 30 seconds left here.
There were some crazy passes coming out from NDSU there. There was one pass that went from mid over to the wall over back to mid, and then from mid to the back post down to Remzik for the goal, making this a tie game with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, NDSU really putting on their best offense here for the comeback as we're now knotted up at 3-3. Boy, almost was 4-3 there.
Gravy now able to get the slow little touch there. Remzik kicking it back into their corner. Painted Harp kicking it right back. Gravy there for another touch. Looks like Simi's going to kick it right back into the corner. Painted Harp out to mid. Over to Def Moss. Def Moss just a little bit too high. Gravy now up for it, but it looks like he might get passed by Remzik. K-Tool and Remzik over here now. There for a shot, and he snipes with the last second. Oh, it looked like Painted Harp was just maybe giving a little bit too much space there as he was playing shadow defense, trying to get some boost and just hopefully, trying to, because he knew that shot was coming. There's no way that he didn't know that. But just not quite able to get there as Remzik just powers it right into the top right corner.
Yeah, just out of position here, and it looks like NDSU is going to take the third game. Another super, super close affair here between DSU and NDSU.
And high scoring, too.
Yeah, and they're all super high scoring. Players stepping up when they need to. Wow, this has just been quite the game here. I'm just speechless. This game is, we've seen some super sick goals and just back and forth play the whole time here. And yeah, this is shaping up to be a really, really good series. And DSU showing they've been putting in some work with their week off. They look really informed.
They do look
today.
very good, I will say. And you know, I just want to preface that I think what they really need to work on is just, you know, making sure that they're in position. You know, those 50s are always happening when on first man, and you know, second man really needs to be there. And especially even if you don't, you know, try to go for a shot, you can always try to go for a pass to third. And you know, first is rotating as that pass is happening. You know, so many things can happen as that game is going on. So and it looks like Gravy tries to get a pass to Painted Harp, and now Simi's up for it. Gravy gets a nice 50 on him. It's still on their side. Defmoss playing it mid. It looks like he might go up off the wall here. A little bit awkward here. 40 boost. Gets kind of a small touch there as Remzik's able to clear it out. Painted Harp now, full boost, kicks it over to their corner. K-Tool gets a very early contest there as Gravy now with the ball here at mid. Gets it right past Simi.
Nice little touch there from Painted Harp, but nobody there to really capitalize on it. And NDSU's able to kind of bring the ball back down into their offensive zone, but DSU working on a clear of their own here. Gets thwarted there though from K-Tool.
Gravy on the back wall here. Looks like Simi's gonna go for a shot down low. A little bit awkward for DSU here, but Painted Harp is able to kick it back towards mid and off the wall.
It almost looked like a triple commit for that shot there, and just hoping somebody's there to get it. And luckily for DSU, they're able to clear, but NDSU
Remzik kicking it towards Simi. Gravy now with the ball up the wall here. A lot of boost, a lot of time to play with. Simi's now up for him, gets it right past him. Tries to get it down to the corner, just a little bit too high.
Yeah, Gravy showing a lot of great aerial touch here, but yeah, unfortunately, none of those aerials have really gone into pass attempts here, which would be kind of nice to see. Because I feel like sometimes when you see him go up, you just know he's going for the goal. But
Painted Harp trying to get something to work here. Not enough boost to try to get a double though. Simi kicking it right back and gets it past two. But it looks like he's going to get demoed by Gravy. Remzik getting it past Defmoss, but Painted Harp is able to pick it up. Now Defmoss trying to get a pass, and also Painted Harp trying to get a pass towards Gravy, and Gravy's going for a demo. Looks like it might be a little bit of a cluster there for DSU. DSU's on 12 boost and not quite able to get the shot saved.
yeah, first goal of the game. 2 minutes into the game. I think this is the longest we've gone without seeing any scoring at the beginning of the game.
I think so too. And you know, there was a really strong attack that DSU had there, and I think there might have been a little bit of miscommunication. We saw Defmoss and Painted Harp trying to go for a pass over to Gravy, and Gravy tried to go for a demo. And you know, just small little minute things can change the game that much.
Yeah, DSU gonna have to try to get back on the offensive here as they're down 1-0.
Defmoss kicking it over to their corner. Now Painted Harp at middle playing, gets it past one. Gravy's gonna have to turn here. Simi's going up for it. Gravy kicks it out towards mid, over for a pass to Painted Harp. Gets a nice 50 there. Simi's up early. Now Gravy's gonna be playing back. Painted Harp playing on the back wall. Gravy going for it now. K-Tool playing this a little bit slow. We know he's got some space to play with. Gets a nice flick, but Painted Harp able to stop it. Simi. Gravy over to middle. Looks like Remzik is going to be shooting this way high, and K-Tool's there for another touch.
Ooh.
Kicks it over to the corner. You know, I really enjoy, you know, as much as I want DSU to win, I really enjoy the amount of passing plays that, oh, wow.
That came out of nowhere. Just as we were talking about the passing, looks like the passing came through, I think.
Yeah, what a nice,
what
a nice little touch off the corner there for Painted Harp, and Gravy able to get a nice position slot there on the bottom right post.
Great
but
job,
like I was
Gravy.
saying earlier, NDSU, I really enjoy the amount of passing plays that NDSU has pulled off. You know, it's so wide, and it feels like they're all independent players.
And if these guys have been playing together for a while, because I mean, or I don't know if they have, but it sure looks like it from my perspective. Because yeah, their chemistry seems to be very, very high, like you said with the passing plays.
Painted Harp be a little bit awkward there, but Defmoss able to kick it over to Painted Harp. Painted Harp a little bit of boost to work with. Does he get the double touch? He does, but it's off the mark. Gravy now shooting wide, but that's going to be the third man. Looks like Defmoss is going to have to try to get back just in time. Gravy trying to go for a bump, and Defmoss is able to get the save. Simi now kicking it right back over to them. Defmoss now playing back. Gets another nice save.
Scores tied 1-1 here. We're getting the last minute of play. NDSU trying to mount an attack here.
Kind of a double commit there from DSU as Gravy and Painted Heart both go for the ball. Gravy now kicking it over to their side. Remzik playing back here. Doesn't get quite the touch that he wants. Gravy now kicking it towards their side. K-Tool kicking it back.
And NDSU going to try to clear here, but your DSU is just saying no. They want this offensive zone time here. Trying to advance the ball up the field, but Remzik
with a great shot as well. Oh, no.
Great shot there from Remzik. That puts DSU back with the upper hand here with about 45 seconds left to go. They just need to play passive here, make sure they don't make any mistakes. But we got to see what DSU has for an offensive attack here. If you have some sort of trick up your sleeve, now is the time to pull it out.
Yeah, NDSU getting a really nice demo on our third man and was able to slot it past 2 people. Gravy now for a shot, kicks it a little bit too high. K-Tool there to redirect it off. Here's the exponential pass, or potential pass. Remzik now for a shot, and he gets a nutty redirect.
Wow, nice, another beautiful goal here from Remzik. Showing off that star power we were talking about, being the SSL in the lobby. Yeah, great shot there.
30 seconds left to go. NDSU leading by 2. You know, this game is not over. I've seen some crazier things happen.
Yeah, DSU, they've shown they can score this series. Their goal, from what you were telling me, is just to score against these guys, and they've done a lot of it this series. So let's see what they have here. They've only got 15 seconds left, so it's got to be quick.
Oh, wow! DefMoss there with almost a crazy shot as it's redirected.
Yeah, unlucky there for DefMoss. It didn't get placed right in the right spot, but 3 seconds left. Yeah, it's looking not so much doable, but great series, though.
I agree.
All in all.
This has been a very, very, you know, honestly, I really didn't expect this to happen, to be honest with you. And it was looking very, very close the entire game.
Yeah, really just a couple of touches go either way, and maybe TSU actually ends up winning this series. As crazy as that sounds, considering the caliber of Team NDSU is, that definitely could have happened with the skill we had today.
Yeah, as we switch back over here, it looks like that's going to be the end of the series, unfortunately. But, you know, like I said, a great game coming from such a reputable team that's been working and playing with such high-level players for such a long time. I know that K-Tool, he's actually in, you know, in a number of leagues, and he's the NDSU Rocket League club president as well. So, you know, he has the opportunity to play and, you know, meet a whole bunch of different high-level people. And Remzik, of course, you know, being an SSL as a sophomore, that's very, very accomplished.
Yeah, great. Yeah, NDSU, like you said, has a really great team, but DSU seems like they're starting to build a little bit of chemistry now, going into this spring semester, and hopefully, I want to see a win this year. I think we're getting closer with this strong showing against NDSU, but I think we're going to throw it over to a break for a little bit.
We are going to throw it over to a quick break for a little bit. We have another game interview coming very shortly, so we will see you guys then.